going to be Edmonton Impact taking on the Hurricanes. Interesting story with both those squads. Also, Columbus Level will be out here for the very first time, see how their lineup looks in this new season, taking on DMG. Their first look as well, too. So, boys, Hurricanes completely demolished Uprising in their first match. So their very first pro game ever, they went and didn't let their opponent score points. A 6-0 Mercy Rule win for the Hurricanes. Now they have a big test, though, because Impact looked really solid in their win, unfortunately, Mark, against you guys.
Correct.
What was working for Impact against you guys?
Shooting our snake side off the break. Yeah. Yep. That got us really good.
Yeah, it was, I mean, that new lineup is just an interesting story because Latin Saints come in, take 4 of their guys, and then so Dave had to pick some new guys up. Obviously, it's a ridiculous roster still, and they did look really good against you guys. But now how are the Hurricanes going to answer here in this matchup? What do you think, Alex?
I think a little more beginner's luck here.
I agree.
Yeah, and also, you know, if you've never seen you, and we don't really know what you have, but if you have a performance like that, now you're going to get everyone's A game right out the gate. And then with Level and DMG, you know, DMG has been around for years, constantly having to revamp their lineup, bringing some divisional players up, but they've been grinding in the offseason, and Level hasn't changed their starting lineup. So it's the same lineup that was improving event to event. They did make a Sunday at the 3rd event last year. We got about 20 seconds to go. There's Impact Squad on your screen. Looks like they're going to go with Zupa here to start things out. Trevor Reeser had a couple big moves for him up the center of the field. Derula going to be getting a spin over there, and it looks like Zach Hill, also a new pickup, going to be out there with Matt Jackson as the starting line. So here we go, jumping in and see if the Hurricanes can summon the same spirit that saw them completely demolish Uprising. And
5-on-5.
Yeah, good rare 5-on-5 breakout the way this field's been playing.
Yeah, and I mean, I look for Impact here at this tournament to really not miss a step. We practiced them. They're very solid. They got have a lot of level-headed guys, and Dave and Bart, know how to drive the ship. So I feel like, yeah, they have a bunch of new players, at least new players for their team, but they all buy into the system. They communicate, and they're solid. So it's going to be no surprise to me if they go deep in the tournament.
So Hurricanes still on your screen here, 5 alive. Bell in the backfield for them.
I was talking to the Hurricane guys earlier, and they said they feel like this is their best opportunity because nobody knows who they are, right? They don't know their playing style, don't know nothing. But there's a few guys on that team that are some veterans, been playing for a long time. Drew Bell. So I think they're going to give them a run for the money right here, honestly.
Well, first body to drop is from that center here for the Hurricanes. Getting shot out of his spot. Still 5 bodies live right now for Impact, and they got Trevor Reeser in a pretty good spot up in the center field at that wedge. They're not able to stop the Hurricanes, at least so far, from making that move on the D side.
Drula with a nice counter move, though. He saw that guy outside, and he went with him. So Drula moving up to neutralize the Hurricane guy as another Hurricane walks off.
Drew Bell out of the back line there.
Here goes Zach Hill, though, making another counter move. He gets that 50-yard line there in that V structure, trying to get the drop.
Lose another body.
Yeah, Hurricanes dropping out of their spots, losing some gunfights. They were really good in their gunfights in that match against Uprising, and now it's going to cost them. As that one body left alive on the D side, he quickly gets taken care of, and it's going to be a relatively simple point here for Impact in this first one. So next up, Level DMG. Alex, how you guys feeling, man?
Good, yeah. I mean, it's a bummer that we don't have Blake, but otherwise, I mean, Archie's a plug and play. I mean, he can just do anything. So definitely adds a really dynamic element to our team. We also got Dalton Vanderbilt back, so we have some depth, which is nice. So a lot of options for Skinny K.
Are we going to see Damien much? New pickup Damien?
That's a Skinny Kevin call. I don't know. Yeah, he's good, man. I mean, he's a really athletic guy. I mean, he's a dancer in his free time, so the guy can move and spin and do a lot of twirls, so and very flexible. So yeah, I think we'll probably see some big things out of him this year.
Well, on the breakout,
level snake off the break, making it in there.
Yeah, Danny getting into the snake.
And the other 50 too. So Level coming hard in the beginning, in on DMG. DMG looked good too. We practiced against them. I gotta give them props.
Level
no, look, he's past him, but doesn't see him. Turn around, J-Bo.
Yeah, went right past in that center of the field as Level walking off. Danny getting shot here. Body for Sacramento DMG at that brick, but his life shouldn't be long there as Level has a body past him. He just needs to turn around and get that kill. He's going to get that free kill, but Shane Howe dives into the snake, shooting the body in front of him. So Shane Howe looking inside here on your screen. At that 50-yard line of Snake, he also has to worry about that crossfield shot. Not from there, he's protected, but if he pops the top a little bit too much. But
There we go.
looks
Jordan
like
Boyum just made a great shot on the level guy moving on the Doritos. So looks like Jordan Boyum and Shane in there.
Yeah, it's a 2-on-2 right now.
yeah, Shane Howell, 50 Snake, and then Boyum gets out wide into the outside D2.
And I got to give a lot of props to Dylan Boyum. You know, he's really kind of become a leadership role on that team. And
Look at this! Look at this though. Boyum
Drops the ball.
drops the ball. He was too focused on the inside, and then Shane gets shot down the wire. So that was a beautiful little job here by the last two bodies left alive for level. And it was Hollowell. Hollowell on the Snake side, getting that shot on Shane. And see who that other body was on the D side to help win it is just a good couple moves. I mean, singular moves out here have definitely been working. Teamwork obviously is important, but with the way that they just did it, I mean, that's another way that it can get done. It's individual performances out here. I mean, just look at this nice little crisp move on the D side. Comes through, catches Boyum sleeping. She's got 2 tunnel vision on that inside route. Maybe didn't know the count necessarily.
yeah, that's a tough one on a 2-on-2. You basically lost 2 one-on-ones on both sides. So getting ready for the next one. JC's been playing lights out.
Oh, God, he's been so good.
And he just is really good.
Yeah.
And, you know, maybe he was overshadowed because of all the stars on that team, but he is, in my opinion, like a top 10 guy, and he has been for a long time.
Oh, yeah, he's had a great career. He's an aggressive phenom over there. And going back and rewatching a lot of Paintball last year, we saw it live, but you go back and do your homework on Impact, and JC is just amazing. So
As Hurricanes drop 2 guys off the D side, and JC straight up to the middle to cut that off. So an instinctual kind of play there. And I look for Impact to shut the door quick here. And JC's one of those guys that you really don't like to play against because he's, you know, all for his team, and he's just a brutal killer and will bonus ball you and get in your head and all those things. Mark, you're kind of like that too. You're like one of the guys that you don't like to play against, but you love them when they're on your team.
Yeah, it's to me it's a battle in there. No matter who it is. Can't be friendly.
well, Axel got in is now
Be
all the
friendly
way.
outside the net.
Yeah, Axel got in now all the way on the Hurricane side of the field to get these last couple kills. A little 2-pack here for the new pickup. Axel got in, Edmonton Impact, finishing things off to go up now 2-0, making it a little easier for themselves getting those early kills.
Yeah, that's 2 pretty decisive points by Impact. So, I mean, the Hurricanes have to pivot here because if they, you know, I don't know, you either roll the dice or just try to play solid, but I don't know. Tough one.
Well, what they did well in the first game, they're not doing well in these first 2 points.
Right.
Staying alive on the break, shooting bodies on the break, and then winning gunfights. They're doing all 3 of those things not great in the first 2 points, so definitely need to pick it back up. Level coming back out here, saving that last one. And the way that this field has been playing, I was talking to everyone behind the scenes about how the field was playing during practice. It's definitely very chaotic. There's lots of bodies dropping all over. Individual guys can step up, get a quick 3-pack to turn the tables when that scramble sets in. And it's been a pretty crazy morning. So,
DMG really aggressive up the center. 2 bodies.
yeah, Gerber taking some ground up in the center of the field, but then he gets shot. Still have a body of Boyum up in the center of the field. It looks like he's going to trade out. Level does lose another body on that D side. Just 3 bodies, and they're tucked in the pocket here, Mark.
3-on-3 right now.
Here's Shane Howe, the ageless one. Nosferatu, as looks like Ivan gets taken out behind him. So Shane and Dylan Boyum again.
They're back. Has the last 2 bodies left alive.
I like this though. Dylan recognizes the way the field swung, and he's going to
Dylan
come.
just got shot out.
Oh,
Yeah, Dylan was trying to aggressively push into that V structure over there and caught one on the transition. So good zone control here for Level. Warren Weber in that backfield. And looks like, yeah, another Shane's going to be coming off too. So Level going to be putting another one up here. Some good zone control. Just basically had to shoot DMG as they were running at him instead of making moves this time.
so Maddie, how's the off-season been treating you?
It's been great, man. Just working on projects and raising the baby.
Awesome, man. Yeah, no, you know, I watched a lot of the footage from last year, and you guys really do a good job with this, and it's improving, and thanks for all your hard work, especially the guys downstairs.
Yeah, appreciate it. It's a lot of work to try to, it's a beautiful and a fascinating story, and we just try to do our due diligence to make sure that the people can hear those stories. But yeah, it's been a great off season. It was nice to go up there, do some interviews for Force Sunday, see you guys. Check out the Field 1 factory, those beautiful guns you guys are creating in there.
Play a little golf?
Looks like, yeah, play a little golf, taking some coins from you. That was nice.
Yeah.
Is it you or Yosh that still owes me a coin? I think it might be you.
It's probably me. I have it here for you. And just a note to you people out there: if you ever play golf with Maddie, make sure the rules about gimmies are clearly established before you start the round.
Yeah, you always got to establish those rules.
Hurricanes losing 2 bodies real fast.
Yeah, just again, survivability off the break is an issue right now for the Hurricanes. Impact dialed, shooting those lanes nicely, moving up on the D side here currently, and probing the center. Now going to commit with a couple bodies on that D side, going to get to the 50. Hurricanes, no offense and tough survivability for him so far. Still 3 bodies alive.
Yeah, not really surprising to me. I mean, we practiced Impact, and they were really efficient off the break, and we were, having to figure out ways to get back in points with them frequently.
Another body coming off here for the Hurricanes. Still a ton of time left, though, if the Hurricanes can start tightening things up. Still 2 bodies alive, one of them on your screen there, and that Dorito outside D2. Trevor Reeser in front of him, though, and yeah, it looks like he's going to get peeled off. So, yeah, it's Hurricanes feeling good. Talked to them after their win this morning, and they were obviously very hyped about it, but now playing the Titans of Impact, and it's just not going their way through 3 points so far. Complete control pretty much for Edmonton Impact. And then, yeah, and right now, Level up by 2 over DMG. How was your off season, Alex?
It was good, man. Definitely ride the high of winning the series last year and some tournaments, and that's always nice, and being able to pick up a guy like Archie. But personally, it was great. I moved into a new house, and me and my wife are doing great. And
babies,
yep, chasing the babies. That's a thing, and losing in golf.
You're getting better though. You did have your first birdie.
Mark, hypothetically speaking, if you're playing golf and your ball is, say, gimme length away from the hole, but you take the putt anyway and don't say that that's a gimme, you hit the putt, you miss the putt, and then you pick up the ball and say, no, that was a gimme. How do you treat that?
It's not a gimme. You chose to play it.
Dude, Maddie's fuming.
Whatever, dude. I beat you by a ridiculous amount of strokes.
I'm not denying that.
So body dropping here early for Level. Signs of life for DMG. If they can stay alive in their forward progression, that's been a little bit of an issue right now for DMG. They're definitely not scared to move up the field. They have been getting shot on transitions, though. Boya making his move out wide to the outside D2.
As Shane takes the walk from the corner, he's walking towards the back net. I hope he's okay. Yeah, he looks like he's okay.
Yeah, he's invincible.
That's probably how I look walking off, just like hunched, slumped over. Oh, and look at that. Ivan Gonzalez wearing out the Columbus player.
That was Politi. Yeah, so Politi had no idea who was there. And then also a shot cross field on Sam Silberg. And then the last body gets peeled off too. So last 3 bodies getting peeled off pretty quick. So DMG going to be on the board, and Gonzalez was a big part of that.
If they can get Gonzalez going, I mean, he really can become the emotional leader of this team. He got fired up in practice, seeing him do things, not getting bullied by us in Impact, like holding their own. And that's a big part of that, having that attitude, knowing that you can go in and bash heads. So props to Ivan.
I was hearing good things about Ivan, call around, talk to teams, talk to people, try to figure out who's playing well, right? And when I was asking about DMG, people that had played against him, I kept hearing Ivan's name brought up.
Awesome.
People would be like, oh, yeah, the Boyums are improving. Gerber's been getting better. They picked up some divisional guys. But that Ivan Gonzalez, man, he's pretty good. So it's good to see him out here thrive in a point and help his squad keep it close, 2-1 right now. But yeah, I heard a lot of good things about him.
Him and his brother are all about paintball too, so that's awesome.
Yeah, Enrique is a photographer, and he's always out here getting good shots. And they're flying across they're from back east, and they fly across the country to practice with DMG. So a lot of heart there. And he wears a headband that says respect right across the forehead, so that says a lot. Also, they have another guy called Skylar Rickett, and he's kind of an up-and-comer snake guy. We haven't seen him out here yet, but I feel like he'll have a bright future with DMG.
All right, jumping into this next, we'll see if the Hurricanes can stay alive through this break. It's been all Impact off the break, and Impact goes real heavy guns again, 4 guns up, and it definitely pays some dividends. Might have got 2 kills again. Referee going to check out the front snake player, so both players coming off from the snake, and then there goes Axel Godin past the 50, gets 2 quick inside kills, does not know that D1 outside is hot, but that's the only player left alive right now for the Hurricanes. Rest Impact's going to filter up here and help out Axel. Axel plays it smart and hits the deck, doesn't know what's going on crossfield quite yet. And then JC's had enough, going to run down that last body.
Sacre bleu. I asked Axel what that means. He went like this. Sacre bleu. You know, you've heard French people say that?
Yeah.
He's like, just shrugged his shoulders and put his hands up like.
So maybe that's not a saying?
No, it is a saying, but there's no like word for it. It's just like, oh, shit.
Oh. So let's check out these replays here of just a flawless performance so far from Edmonton Impact. They shot those 2 bodies on the break. I mean, look, so they keep 4 guns in the backfield, 2 of them very close together. Yakimek there shooting towards that side, must have got one of those kills, and then maybe Laval as well too. Then they get JC out. Drilla was in there, but then Axel immediately just went to their side of the field, got those 2 quick kills inside, leaving just that one body. He's blocked out from this angle, but he was in D1 outside. That was it. So
that breakout shot's so cool. It's like ballet. You know, like everybody's synchronized, and yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's what they did well against us, shooting us off the break. It was exact same thing.
Yeah, so
I think his own guy just shot him in the back, possibly. I don't know. It looked like that could have been the case.
Gonzalez shot Shane.
I don't know if that's what happened, but Shane definitely, I saw a firework explode right off his back.
See if he can make up for it.
So Level making some moves on that D side, getting to that crucial 40-yard line spot. Launching, looks like crawling up to that 50, already at the 50 snake here. So Level controlling the real estate, putting DMG on their heels. 10 minutes and 28 seconds left to go. DMG
Nobody knows LVL is on their side of the field right now.
Yeah, DMG did get a body out wide here, snake side.
Buoy him up.
But that back spot on the D side, I've been seeing a lot of guys losing gunfights from there because you can't actually actively play the man. You have to play the streams back there. It's kind of a little bit of a tough spot.
It's a pretty annoying spot. And here we go. I like this move by Ivan. It's okay if you get taken out. Is he alive? Yeah, no, he's not.
Oh, Ivan's going to be getting a major penalty. So that's going to pull out Boyum, and looks like they no, that's it. So they didn't have enough bodies to pull. DMG will be starting down 1. It's going to give Level another 2-point lead.
Ouch.
And yeah, it's tough. I mean, sometimes with those younger guys that are really trying to prove themselves, you get some of those penalties like that. Yet of getting some information that might have been friendly fire. So let's look at this. Where did it happen right there?
Yeah, that's what I saw. That's exactly what I saw. Yeah, you got to get, I don't know whose fault that is. What do you think?
Well, you had said how synchronous the impact breakout was. Yeah, so there goes Ivan Gonzalez, but had that big hit on his shoulder.
It's got to be the shooter.
From his
the
boy.
Shooter shot him.
You think so?
It has to be.
All right.
Shane's running head down. He don't know what's going on.
So now
he's too old. He can't get down.
That's true. You can't get the whole crouch going. Yeah, you can only bend his neck.
So get to see impact here. Hurricanes just no answer at all right now for these off the break shots that are just completely dialed in for Edmonton Impact. They've really faced no adversity in this game at all. Up by 4. New lineup looking real good. Looks like Zupa's going to get another spin with Matt Jackson behind him. Zach Hill going to be in there attacking on the D side with Derula. And then Trevor Reeser, who had a good look in the first game for them, attacking up the center. Center has been interesting out here, seeing certain players thrive attacking up the center of the field. It's definitely a big part of how things are going to shake out this weekend.
Yeah, it is a strange center because if you go pretty much wherever you are up there, you're exposed from the other side that you're not looking at. But, it's kind of worth the risk of just thinking the other team might not get up that side because the damage you can do up there is significant.
Yeah.
And it's been a factor out here today in these games. I mean, individually, some certain players have big issues of, really putting it on themselves to get some good kills and open things up from that center. So,
yeah,
and that D side's a point-stealing side for sure.
Yeah, and Impact's been, putting multiple guys up in that center several times.
Yeah.
So they understand that. And it's a guy on his feet, looking and shooting and talking. So
It's the research job right now to do that.
So following impact on the break, go heavy guns again, risking Zupa out wide, and it looks like the Hurricanes are finally going to get 5 bodies out into their spots and alive, and they took some ground on the D side. Reeser going to improve his position, move up, looking over the shoulder of the Hurricanes are in the blue and on the blue side. Oh, trying to get out wide. I think he might have caught a bouncer, maybe made it clean.
I think that was Mud that he was kicking out.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. All right, we have a point here. See, I think Reeser's going to find this guy in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hurricane's in good position at the 50-yard line brick, trying to shut down that D side. He has 2 bodies actually right behind him at inside D2, and then the tower wedge. Impact sitting on his 4-point lead, grinding some time down. Really no one on Impact's side looking like they want to make a move right now.
You gotta say the Hurricanes definitely win the style portion of this game though, with those JT jerseys and goggles and those powder blues.
Yep.
What do you think?
Looking a little fresh out there.
Looking good.
Looking
dude, yeah.
fresh.
Shout out to JT.
Zach Hill gets shot out.
Yeah, right as I said that, man. That little boost.
That JT.
Yeah, the JT boost.
For my nostalgia, it is cool to see the Dynasty guys all decked out. To see you guys show up, and I'm like, man, it's looking pretty good. Trevor Reeser with the big move here in the center. Might have got clipped, though. He's asking for a check from the referee. I think it came off the bunker. I don't see anything on his shoulder or back right there. Might have got glazed. And he actually is...
He's good.
Good to go. Just give him a little pat on the back.
Yeah, except for that. I don't know. It looks like there's something on his loader. I can't see if it's a hit or rub, but...
So Reeser's going to take off and get absolutely destroyed.
Ouch. Right in the tenderness, man.
Yep.
No, Reeser
But it
didn't-
sort of
About
opens it up
10
for
up.
Darula. Now Darula's making a move over there.
Drew
Check
Bell's
him out.
in
He
the,
gets taken out. All right,
50
Hurricanes
wedge
could get
of
on the board
Drew
here.
side.
Matt Jackson sliding into the snake no, and they get the kill. Down the sideline here. Nice job by Matt. Zupa behind him. Darula coming off. So body for Hurricanes making it happen on that D side. We're just talking about you can steal points from that D side, and he's going to do it. Gets at least a 2-pack to finish from that side.
That was a nice point. And you know, Impact, when they're down a body, are thinking, you know, they're not thinking, yeah, maybe in this one because they're up by 4 to burn time, but there's still, you know, 8.5 minutes left. So Reeser's still thinking to push and try to get a 2-pack off of it.
Well, that was an excellent job by Andrew Bell.
Drew.
Was it Drew Bell?
Drew Bell.
Okay, yeah, well, Drew
He's
Bell.
an old Avalanche dude, I believe, from, I don't know the year, but
Oh, yeah.
he's played for a while.
That's the future of the game right there.
All these guys, so a couple of these guys are his really good buddies, and he was done playing paintball, and they came like, hey, please come back, let's do this. You know, and they really got hot and heavy, and these guys have been grinding through the semi-pro, worked their way up. That's the way I like it.
Yeah, they did it the hard way, right?
Yeah, I
Haven't
admire
earned
that.
your spot.
I admire that in a paintball team. You know, they come up, earn their spot, come up and with their boys, you know, make a run at it.
I agree.
Gotta appreciate that, you know.
I don't disrespect the guys that take the skip either, because it costs a lot of money to do what we do.
For sure.
So if you can pay a little bit to get ahead,
And do it. Hey, if you can afford it, why not, right?
semi-pro's not cheap. I've done it.
All right, DMG needs this point here to get on the board, so
Level
hopefully,
it to the snake.
Well, looking like Palidi into the snake this time
All right,
here for
that's a
level.
penalty
Oh,
for
penalty
level.
going to be assessed on possibly Silberg, I think. And
Yeah,
that,
Boyum sat right in the back center. I was watching on here and shot that way and must have picked that guy up and he got a penalty. So
giving
nice
D,
job by
giving D a
Dylan.
chance, but Palidi hits the deck. He's going to crawl up and maybe trade out with Gonzalez.
It's a good trade for DMG.
Yeah, that is a good trade.
Now DMG, I think it may be up a body, one body. It's 3
Nope.
on. Oh man, as Jordan Boyum takes the walk from the corner. So 2 guys left for level.
I think
And
it's
I- and I
2-on-1.
see- Oh man.
Nope.
Well, Weber diving in the snake here for level. And the towel going to be thrown in, so was looking decent for DMG for a second, but
Yep.
Yeah, they had a one body advantage for a second there and then kind of just folded. Lost a firefight.
there's been a lot of that out here, man. This field there's a lot of close points, and gunfights will be lost in a second. It's a very, very quickly developing field. And typically when you have fields like that, you kind of have to give the edge to the more experienced teams that have been together for a long time, because it's easier to play off each other. Somebody you've been playing with 15 years or more for you guys, Alex.
Yeah, unless it's Ryan Greenspan. Do not try to play with that guy.
I was waiting for the first zinger on the Greenspan. I knew it was coming at some point in time.
Yeah, and shout out to Ryan Greenspan and Kyle Spicka. Got to watch that Spick and Span show Tuesday nights on Ryan's YouTube channel. And here comes the Hurricanes to the snake.
And they lose a body on the D side. Make it to the
And
make it to the
Davula
snake.
walks off too as
Impact
JC
loses 3.
trades with the middle guy. Oh, he
JC might be in still.
No,
No, JC's coming off. And yeah, body in the snake right here for the Hurricanes. And peeling bodies off for Impact. It's not looking good for Impact. They do get Zach Yakimek out wide to try to do some sort of damage control.
He's the last guy.
Looking at least 3 bodies left alive right now for the Hurricanes.
I don't know. What do you think, Mark? If you're the last guy like that, you just got to come over the top and eat it.
Yeah.
Well, we have seen 2 1-on-2s pulled off. Malloy pulled off a 1-on-2 and Ronnie Dizon did. We haven't seen a 1-on-3 pulled off. Dizon did it from this back spot that Zach's in right now.
Ronnie Dizon?
Yeah, pulled off a 1-on-2
Nice.
against Thunder.
That's Drew Bell over there again on the Druta side.
Yeah, he's been very competent for the Hurricanes. So Hurricanes making this one a little interesting here. 2-point spread now, 7:25
guys.
left.
That's a game.
That is a game. And what are your thoughts on the field, Ryan, or Alex?
It reminds me of Tampa 2008, Field 7. Remember that one? The Chronic Field with the orange?
Yeah, I remember that, but to me, it was a little bit more like the that one event in Europe. I think it was like 15 years ago. You were there. You
Oh,
were
yeah,
that
with
one,
the
right?
balloon bunkers where you fill them up with air.
Yep.
Yeah, and you hide behind them.
Yeah, there was
Yeah.
it was like a snake on the field as well too.
Yeah, big long laydown.
Reminds me of that one.
Totally.
I think it was Madrid,
Yeah,
maybe.
There you go. Exactly. Yeah, field's a field, man, for me. I'm just happy to be out here, honestly.
I will ask certain people how the field's playing, but I don't ask you that because I always get the same answer. Like, it's a paintball field, man. You know.
Water cooler talk. How's the weather?
So, DMG down by 3, Columbus level, looking pretty solid here.
Come on,
Their
DMG.
first look.
I'm going to root for DMG here. I like Columbus level, but DMG, those are my boys.
Gerber launches the Columbus level first to lose a body, and it's from that D side. So no one on that side to attack. They are going to launch up the center of the field, and Askren's going to get taken out, trying to get to that wedge. So good zone control for DMG. Gerber popping the top at the brick. Looks like he wants to get past it. He gets checked back, though, as DMG loses their first body from the D side.
Yeah, I'm not into that death by DMG. I mean, they had 2 Gs, 5 up, and
Dylan
the guy
just
died in a
dies.
firefight.
Yeah, Dylan shot trying to in the transition across to into outside D2.
It was a 5-on-3, now it's a 3-on-3.
But Gonzalez back in the snake. Gerber still at that 50 in the brick. DMG still with a chance here. Level on their heels a bit. Still with the bodies they have out there. But Gonzalez is hunting for it. Oh, we got a battle going down in the snake right now. Gonzalez hears the gun. Player for level does not know that Gonzalez is on this side. Gonzalez has to be careful not to pop the top because that back center is wrapping this way.
Okay, he's going to wait, and he's going to shoot this guy. Ah, that was not the move. Probably what I would have done too, though.
Well, he came around and he bunkered out his man.
Yeah.
Danny Schonauer in the back corner bunker on the snake side here for Columbus level, looking over the shoulders from them from the blue side. Still have another body. Back center can. Gerber's still in that 50 brick. And I think it might be a 2-on-2.
I think you're correct.
Yeah. Lemon in the back. So it's Silber or Schonauer and Lemon. Oh, Lemon just got caught trying to get across. That was, I think, a coast-to-coast shot here from the back corner bunker.
That was
Spiegelman?
Marvin. Is that Marvin in the middle?
It's Marvin in the middle.
I think
What was it?
This is Spiegelman.
Well, regardless, DMG now trying to press the
Marvin.
issue.
Marvin.
1-on-2s have been pulled off already. Again, Ronnie did it. So
We got a 1-on-1 here.
Danny Schonauer trying to pull off a 1-on-2 from the same spot that Ronnie Dizon did it. If he does, I got a coin for you.
Is this one of the new pickups from their lower divisional guy team?
Yeah, I think he maybe was on their team and then took a break from paintball to do some professional real-life stuff, and then he's back now.
You guys talking about Spiegelman?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Danny Schonauer has been like one of the main guys for level for their whole run. So, yeah, Schonauer versus Spiegelman here in a 1-on-1 situation. It's a pretty important point for DMG and Level. If Level can put their 5th point up, get that 4-point spread, as much time off as possible would be huge for them to try to solidify this first victory. Whereas DMG, if they get this, if Spiegelman can pull off this gunfight win, and they're going to have a 2-point spread, totally different ball game.
Yeah, this is a critical moment here. And I think Schonauer knows the awareness. They're up by 3. He's going to maybe try to start burning the clock here. I know there's still a lot of time left, but That's probably what he's thinking a little bit.
Yeah, also, Spiegelman is blasting through his paint right now, whereas
no
Danny is
bullets.
just a little bit less heavy on the gun. So I can't see the other side of... actually, we can see it on the pack. Yeah, I don't think... Yeah, Danny's down to... I think he's just what he has in his hopper, and I think Spiegelman also is out of pots, too. Spiegelman now going a little bit more towards the center. It's in that insert bunker on the snake side, looking like he wants to go to the wedge. Danny, he could. Danny's looking down the sideline right now, but Danny's kind of like the perfect size to play up and over the top of that Aztec without having to hunch over too much.
Why am I so nervous watching this?
That means you're ready to play this afternoon, Alex.
Yes.
It's a duel.
It is a duel. So, and it's been a long one too, which is boding well for level if Danny can get the shot in on Spiegelman. Yeah, and then, I mean, Danny's just really not wasting much left, what he has left in his hopper. Spiegelman's got to be getting down low because he was definitely gun heavy for a bit.
Looking over at the refs.
Well, and it is up to Spiegelman. At some point, he has to start pushing forward because if they lose this, there won't be a lot of time left. They'll be down. They'll be down by 4. So he has to start pushing the issue here. Danny can just continue to do what he's doing because even if they lose this point and he burns 3 minutes off, that's still a positive for level.
Nice. They know where each other are now.
Oh, got him.
Wow.
Way to be. Welcome back.
So Spiegelman gonna get the shot in on Danny Schonauer and keep his team in this match. Going to be about 4.5 minutes left. Going to be a 2-point spread. That's a giant one-on-one victory here for Spiegelman. And I got a coin duel Corvises coin for you.
Give him a coin. You got to put that'll put some wind in DMG's sails.
There you go.
Yeah, that's always huge for the squad, man. Come out and win a close one like that. You know. So let's get a look here at the replay.
And he one-balls him, which is even better.
Yeah, that might have been. Who knows how much pain he had left too. So this was the Gonzalez committing here, and then I think it's another angle of that same play. So Gonzalez waited for it a little bit. He had no idea that he was there, and then
that was a bad death.
Yeah, it's Lemon trying to get out through that lane, and then Gerber ended up getting shot by Danny, and then Danny gets shot in that one-on-one. So tough break for Danny, but a great job by Spiegelman. Again, I got a coin for you, bro. Come see me. All right, heading into this next one here as after a long wait, Impact and the Hurricanes. 2 points, though, 2-point spread. Hurricanes see if they can keep it up. They go right to the center brick again. And then a little tactical retreat in the center after being at the tower. They do shoot Zupa, the back corner bunker here for Impact. It's a good kill. Zupa couldn't make it out wide. So 4 bodies left alive right now for Impact. Good field position. That body up in the brick. It's becoming a pretty crucial spot here, and from what we've seen this morning at least. 5 bodies alive still for the Hurricanes. High body situation.
Yeah, nice to see Hurricanes fighting back here. I mean, this is a crucial one. If they win this, it's a 1-point game. So they're up a body. Looks like they're going to try to force into the snake here. If they can get through Matt Jackson's gun, as they do. Matt Jackson counters and, you know, tries to match.
Yeah. Shot Dorilla out of the Dorito side.
That's a good kill. Pack got to tighten things up a bit here.
Playing paintball.
Hamilton comes all the way down. He'll get him a kill on Trevor.
Yeah, Hamilton, a good spot here.
Get him right there.
Yeah, good spot, 50-yard line. His teammate, 50 brick, he's been there for a bit. Still 6:15 now left to go. Matt Hamilton wrapping around. And trying to find these last bodies. Another body comes off here as, yeah, Zach Hill, and then Reeser gets peeled off. It leaves just Matt Jackson. Hurricanes looking like they're going to pull it within 1 here against Edmonton Impact. These new teams are looking good, man. Thunder look good, beat Heat. Hurricanes are now only down by 1, and Mercy ruling Uprising in their first match.
Nice to see, honestly.
It was one of the big questions heading into this year. No one really knew exactly how, what type of game, they were going to bring. Obviously, they knew what they'd seen in semi-pro, but what work did they do in the offseason, and how are they going to respond to the pressure? And the timing really is the difference once they got to pro, and they've been pretty competent so far here today on their very first day in the pro division.
Love it.
Still a little bit of work to do, though, to take down Edmonton Impact, but that would be massive, man, to go undefeated on day 1 and to beat Impact. Oof,
So
man,
has there been
that's
have
dreamscape
there been
stuff
any
right there.
upsets yet?
Yeah,
Other than the Hurricane game you just talked about.
Thunder beating Heat.
Okay, nice. Is Heat played 2 already, or is
No,
that
Heat plays ML Kings next.
Okay, yeah, ML Kings, man, those guys are they're grooving. I feel like.
Yeah, they beat New York Extreme by 4.
Yeah, they're no slouch, and definitely we had 2 really tough ones with them last season, and they're kind of just cresting, starting to their stock's rising. I feel like they were able to keep their team together. So yeah, watch for the ML Kings. Luis Betancourt, big fan of him. They got a bunch of solid players: Kyle Berry, Donaldson.
Yeah, the team is pretty stacked, man. That roster is definitely starting to prove themselves. So look for that game coming up next, actually, as they're going to be playing Houston Heat. Right now, referee tracking Gonzalez into Snake 1, and it looks like he's clean. Got Shane Howell out behind him as we hit the 4-minute mark. DMG, I don't think they've lost a body. I don't think Level lost a body either. They just did, though.
Snake corner.
Shane Howell.
Shane Howell winning the gunfight. Yeah, it's just, man, that back. We've seen a lot of guys dying out of this back spot here on the Snake side. It's a tough, looks like it's a tough spot to play. Another body going to be coming off here for Level on the inside, and here comes a big move as Boyum comes up, gets 1, gets 2, gets 3, little 3-pack here for Boyum to close out that point and to pull within 1. So 2 really close matches out here.
J-Bo. I love brothers that play on the team. That's like something I was always envious of. Like, you don't want a brother to be on the team with me.
I think, well, that's probably one of the reasons we like paintball so much, because you have a sister, and we both have younger sisters, but no brothers. So when you go and play paintball, all of a sudden you get dozens of brothers,
true.
Which is kind of cool. One of the reasons I love this game.
In my case, dozens of asshole brothers.
Looking at the replay here of just DMG outplaying Level in this point. You see Boyum with this big move. Comes through, finishing things off with a clean 3-pack, and we keep seeing this point after point. Another field, you absolutely have to keep your head on a swivel, because when guys take off and catch 3 guys looking one way, they will stack up a pretty easy 3-pack. There's just no pressure on them at all. Boyum showed us that right there.
You told me you were looking left.
You were supposed to watch that lane. That wasn't the game plan. Yeah, and also, so Alex, looks like you got some nice little frosty goggles in your hand.
Yeah, these are the JT ProFlex X with the Dynasty straps. We're stoked to have these guys coming out. So look for those at JT Paintball coming out soon. And we also, they're those beauties. So if you're here, swing by the GI booth and check out some of the swag. They got some good shirts and stuff. And also I've got a Field 1 Force with our new colored grips. Check it out, field1paintball.com. And our rain tip, which has grooves down the inside, which helps you shoot through broken paint and any water that may get in your barrel. So yeah, if some of Ryan Greenspan's tears get in there, you can shoot right through them.
He does get a
Check
little salty
it out,
in his old age.
field1paintball.com.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing San Diego Dynasty, best team in the world right now, currently sitting first place after winning 2 World Cups in a row. Here, 22nd year as professionals. They will be playing this afternoon against Revo, and the game we're waiting for against the Latin Saints to close out the day at 5 o'clock. Edmonton Impact only up by 1 on a rookie team here as the Hurricanes keep 5 bodies alive and push up on that D side clean with 2 bodies.
And the Hurricanes responding here. I mean, you got to give them credit for not folding. I mean, they're
playing fearless
paintball
as their side, on the Impact side of the field right now.
They're playing some fearless paintball. They went down a bunch of points, and then all of a sudden they just are attacking, and now 2 bodies come off for Impact. They're trying to, looks like JC trying to adjust. JC does come through. He gets 1, he gets 2. JC being the difference maker right now gets a little 3-pack here. So we just talked about this, man. Lots of singular individual guys stepping up and having big moves. As Smith is going to turn the tables over here, waving it off, but he's got to look across, and
JC's still alive.
JC's still alive. It's a 2-on-1 situation. Smith is in a really good spot, and then JC gets taken out. So Smith is going to be able to get in to hit that buzzer and tie things up. So the rookie team, the New Orleans Hurricanes, going to tie things up with Edmonton Impact. Man,
it's paintball.
It's paintball. You know, again, Thunder beat Heat. There's a lot of stuff happening that on paper should not be happening today.
Let's talk about Drew Bell some more. Was that him?
Yep. No, that wasn't him that time.
Yeah, it was. Come on.
No, that was a kid. I don't know
the
Drew kid's name. No. Drew Bell has a goggle hit. He's out.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah. So, Mark, your squad today, not the obviously performance you wanted to have. What do you think about tomorrow, though?
Different day.
Yeah.
You know, forget about today and go into tomorrow. Just think about your mistakes and just correct them. That's all we can do. We're a young team, rebuilt.
Yep.
Again, it's tough. you know, so, but you got to, you know, keep grinding, you know, and I think that got a good squad of guys that want to put in the work, right?
Yeah.
Just got to learn. It's just tough to learn here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a fan of you guys, Mark. Keep grinding. You know, I know you guys have got beat up by getting your roster kind of depleted over the past 2 seasons. You kind of had a really good thing going, and then, you know, lost Clint.
Yep.
And just
Nathan, lost a few guys.
Shorty.
Lost Zach, Shorty, yep. So it's been tough.
Shane Howe getting shot out here early, as then Gerber also getting shot, and a couple extra bonus balls for Gerber on the walk-off, and some more. He's catching a bunch over there.
Yeah, he's having a rough go today.
So 3 bodies left alive for DMG. Not going to help their comeback chances. Columbus level looking pretty right now. 5 bodies alive, 5-on-3 situation, and a 1-point lead with 3 minutes left to go. Danny Schonauer's in the snake. He's at snake 1 and seems to be content there with the lead to shoot crossfield, knowing they have the high bodies, and DMG still has to push into him. Not ideal right now for DMG.
DMG is crawling to their side of the field right now on the Dorito side. Yep, he's about to come up, get him a body or 2.
I like it.
Yeah, DMG, the thorn in their side over there, D side of the field, looking at.
There's a critical battle over there on the Dorito side right now. This is a good move. Oh, but they go launch at the same time as, I think, is that Spiegelman? Can't tell.
Yep, and then Dylan's right behind him.
So he got 2 kills off of that, and here comes a running ref as another level player walks out of the corner as Dylan Boyum wraps around complete control of that side of the field.
Yeah, Dylan's in a really good spot to try to win this. There was a 3-on-5, but now with all these level bodies walking off, I think they only have 2 bodies left alive.
That's
It's now
correct.
2-on-2.
Looks like it.
Yeah, 2-on-2, but much better field position with Dylan Boyum over here wrecking shop past the 50-yard line, and he's in that V structure. Danny's looking for him, though. Oh, and Danny almost gets him cross-field, but misses his shot. Dylan comes up to check off, and then Danny's got to be careful. Going to use that pin to block him out. And then here comes the move as Weber going to try to get in position to take out Dylan. Another one-on-one. Danny in another one-on-one here.
With Ivan Gonzalez. So this is critical. 1:40 left. 1-point lead.
Thought I just saw something come off of Ivan, but might have just not left any paint. Or might have been off the bunker.
Oh, that one got him.
Danny Schonauer makes it count this time. So Danny losing 1, but he's refusing to lose 2 one-on-ones in a row. So Danny Schonauer.
Critical moment.
Yeah,
Good
that's a
sportsmanship
huge
there.
moment. I mean, that might be it here for DMG. Still 1 minute and 26 seconds left to work with, but now going to be down by 2. Nice job by Danny Schonauer. Another crazy, chaotic point. We're going to continue to see that here this whole weekend long with the way that this field's been playing. I mean, Mark, you had a good day. I thought you were getting after it out there.
Yeah, I had fun. Just can't do it with losing a lot of bodies on the break.
Yeah.
So we got to fix that. And Impact was really good at doing that. And it looks like the Hurricanes have been able to survive it this last few.
Yeah, big point here. Big point.
Yeah,
Gotta say, I love that hat, Maddie.
I do appreciate this custom hand-painted Hormesis.
Yeah, check it out. Dom Chi, he's a Northern California street artist, and he's got a shop now painting hats and stuff for people. So definitely the personal touch.
When I was at the factory, Wade was telling me, he's like, I got one for you. I'm going to bring it to you. I'm like, that would be sweet. Yeah, so.
Hurricanes losing 1, 2 off the break as Zupa gets picked up going out to this corner. So we got a 4-on-3 situation. 4-on-2 now with advantage Impact.
Yeah, crucial moments here. 4:25 still to go, so some time locked at 4. We're looking at the Hurricanes here from the blue side in the blue jerseys. This new squad here in the Pro Division. Not a new squad for each other, though. Been together for a while, fighting through semi-pro the hard way, earned the right to be in the Pro Division, and now locked up with one of the best teams in the world. See if they can make their dreams come true right here. But Justin Cornell put himself in a really good spot. Goes to the inside at that 50-yard line in the V structure. And then here comes the gap being closed also by Impact. I think that is Laval. He's going to get up there, try to help out JC.
Have we seen Brandon Cornell out here at all?
A little bit, yeah, on the D side. But it looks like a towel being thrown in, a point conceded.
See, I don't like that move on the towel there. I want to keep it close. If you lose by 1, you've already won your first game. You lose by 1 to a better team in your bracket. You know, you always want to think about your wild card situation, right? So you don't want to get this into a situation where you hit the buzzer 3 times in the last minute. You know, that's something to think about.
The one good thing for the Hurricanes, though, is they're sitting on, coming into this game, it was a +6 with that big Mercy Rule win that they had. But yes, spread is a very important thing. Margin is crucial out here. You know, it's like a running joke with Bo Milo from New York Extreme. They always seem to go 2-2.
Yeah.
They're always sitting there, and then a lot of times they'll barely miss it by 1 point.
Yeah, it's those close games that you let get away from you.
Yeah. So, but that's a team that knows that, so they play the margin a lot, and the Hurricanes are in a situation where they kind of have to do a similar thing potentially, but not necessarily. I mean, there's still a lot of time left. They still had 2 bodies left alive when they conceded it. They're still not. They're only down by 1. A little less time left in this one, and a different spread here. 2 points, and DMG needs to get something going in the next. I mean, they need 2 just to tie, so they really have to start riding on that reckless edge right now.
See Bart and Dave down there. They're really they're getting into it. So definitely some tense moments in the impact pit.
Now body getting peeled off right now for Columbus level.
As DMG knows they have to go. Here comes Ivan down the snake.
Still 4 bodies left alive for level. Body inside D2. Insert bunker here, snake side in the back cans.
I don't know what's stopping him.
Gonzalez might have got clipped out of that 50 snake. The referee gives him a quick glance. I don't see him walking off yet, as DMG is going to lose Boyan, Jordan from that center. Looks like Ivan is still alive here on your screen, wrapping around. Got to push the issue here. Their DMG's playing like they need 1 and not like they need 2.
Yeah.
You see that a lot in situations where teams will get the 1 and they'll still end up losing. They'll improve their spread, so that is crucial. Oh, another body getting peeled off.
Gonna run out. Maybe they'll get this last one. Let's see.
Gonzalez
3, 2,
might. I don't think they're gonna have enough time.
1.
They needed about 5 more seconds.
That's just a little bit of I feel like inexperience on time awareness.
Yeah.
You know you have to get 2. I mean, did DMG play 1 already today?
No, this is DMG's first game. The next game is at 4 against Infamous.
Well, who do you have, Maddie? Who's looking the best so far?
Well, up until the Hurricanes came back, Impact looked really good. Aftermath had 2 gritty wins in overtime against Thunder and New York Extreme. They were attacking really well with Joe Barrett up the center.
And Thunder beat Heat, so that
Thunder beat Heat, and they had a 1-point loss against Aftermath, so that's interesting. Hurricanes, again, keeping this one close, so when they still have time left, I mean, if the Hurricanes beat Impact and with the Mercy Road win over Uprising, they immediately they're in the conversation. I know they're a brand new pro team, but you got to call it like we see it and what's happening out here. Off the break, trying to spread the field. Hurricanes down the red side, and might be losing their first attacker on the D side. Might have got clipped. Nope, looks like he's good to go. Referee gonna run in and check out. Body here for Impact in the center. Looks like Laval's clean.
5 on 5.
Impact pocketed up right now, trying to burn time with this 1-point lead. Trying to catch the Hurricanes in a sloppy gunfight, but the Hurricanes hanging tough so far, looking tight in their spots.
As Zupa moves up, Laval's really persistent watching that Dorito side this point. He knows that guy's there, and he's laser focused on him.
Zupa into the snake. Only body in the snake for both squads. So even though Impact has the lead, now starting to push the issue.
Got picked up in the leg as on a kind of a little bit of a soft move across there.
Smith improves his position here for the Hurricanes, and another body moving up for the Hurricanes. So Hurricanes trying to put themselves in position to attack, but
oh man,
did not know Zupa. Yeah, Zupa and Snake 2 controlling that inside lane. Catches a lead that might have been. Couldn't see who that was.
Zupa takes the walk. So 1 body advantage for the Hurricanes here.
Yeah, 1 body. See if they can see what they can do with it.
Reeser's gonna probably pick this guy moving to the 50. I bet. Watch.
Reeser getting shot though.
Oh.
Reeser getting taking that crossfield shot, forced to take the walk with 2 minutes and 20 seconds left as Zupa Laval. So Laval transitioning over here and getting into the snake.
2 on 2 it looks like. This is a big moment.
Camp into the snake as well for the Hurricanes. Trying to shoot that crossfield shot. The tactical retreat here for Camp. Laval also eyes downfield. Still 3 bodies, I believe, left here for the Hurricanes. Here comes JC. He mounts his attack. JC eats him up. Nice job by JC. He's just continuing to impress on that D side.
Oh, there's another guy. He shoots 2 guys. It was 3 on 2. And JC is hit.
He should get a penalty on that. He shot.
So it might be a one-on-one here. It might be a one-on-one between Camp and Laval. They're right next to each other here in the snake.
That was definitely a penalty.
I think you're right about that.
Laval going to cut to the inside, wants to run the highway, but up and over the top here, real tall. Camp going gunned up heavy. He's going to have to load. That might give Laval a chance to get the drop in on Camp.
This is so exciting.
Oh, and Camp
look
leads
at that.
across,
The
and Camp might have
lead.
got the shot inside, and he did. So Camp steps up here, Daniel Camp, to tie the game up here against Edmonton Impact with 1 minute and 10 seconds left. Unbelievable performance from the rookie pro team so far. The New Orleans Hurricanes came to play some paintball here in 2022 on day 1.
That's a move my abs cannot handle. That lean over the snake there.
Camp got real creative
Yeah.
there.
That was cool to watch.
Yeah, Camp playing against Nick Laval, and again on paper, man, Nick Laval is a master in situations like this, but gonna have to remember that name, Daniel Camp, getting it done. So Camp goes gun dominant, real tall, up and over the top, and then he has to loads with his gun up, perfect load, and then leans in, and then catches the ball slipping on that inside.
Dude, look at that creativity by both players.
I mean, I like what Laval was doing there. It's just a little bit of a risk, and he lost him.
Cha-ching, red coin.
Yeah, come get Dan Camp. I got a super sweet red and gold coin for you. They're rare. You can only get a red and gold coin if you win a one-on-one in competition. You do have to defend it. You can't just put it in your smog treasure trove of gold coins at home and hide it away forever. You have to defend it if somebody wants to challenge you.
Smog. Yosh is smog.
These are my gold coins.
So yeah, we got a good one here.
Wow, what a blessing so far from the paintball gods. Tied up 5-5 with barely any time left. What do you think, Mark?
I'm going to root for the Hurricanes. Just going to say.
You got to root for the underdogs, right?
I can barely hold in my pee.
Yeah, and stands already starting to fill up here.
You're talking about a no-budget team against a big-budget team, and that's what I want to see win is a no-budget team.
I'm kind of with you on that.
It's inspiring, man, when you see a story like today for the Hurricanes.
Yeah.
It'll send a wave of inspiration down the ranks. If you're a semi-pro team, you see what they did today. I mean, even if they lose this game against Impact, it's still incredibly impressive. To mercy rule Uprising. Uprising did not score a point against the New Orleans Hurricanes. And then New Orleans comes in and plays Edmonton Impact, which even with all the changes they had in the offseason, still looked absolutely nasty against you guys. And you guys fought. You guys scored 3. Anyway, just incredibly impressive.
And they came back from, what, 2 down or 3 down?
Yeah.
I mean, they look poised, man. Look at them in there. They're not. It doesn't seem like they're flustered. They're, it seems like they're an experienced team.
Also remember to
shoot some of the best paint in the world anyway, so I mean, come on.
Yeah, big savings. Check out the goggles from Bunker Kings with the control loader and those strapless packs. Buy 2, save 20%. Buy 3, 30%, and 4, 40%, and then use the promo code GoSports. So, yeah, man, Hurricanes.
Buy 4 what, loaders or items?
I believe items.
Oh, nice. That's kind of a nice discount if you get the whole package.
Yeah, that's a pretty substantial discount. 40%.
Yeah.
You're trying to gear up, buy some new kit.
They're going to be out of business.
So right now, Edmonton Impact, big moment for this new look for a legendary squad and really making a name for themselves. New Orleans Hurricanes, unbelievable so far in their very first day as pros.
Zupa heading to the snake corner, making it out there, floating on a cloud. I don't know what's on the top of Zach Yakimek's loader over there.
Yeah, something's shining.
But no ref is on it.
Under a minute here in regulation time. Might be seeing another overtime point, but possibly not. This is most likely going to be the deciding point. Haven't seen too many long points out here, but both teams are stacked up. I believe 5 alive for both teams. 5 alive for both teams. We could see a no point, 40 seconds left on the clock. But Bell taking the walk though, so Impact winning a gunfight here, and then here comes a move. Yakimek going to move up into the center. Oh, JC gets caught though, but trades out. And closing moments right now, 23 seconds left to go.
Impact's got the ball here.
Yeah, Impact starting to make moves.
Hold the line.
And now past the 50-yard line, here comes the attack down the D side of the
time.
field, and that is going to do it with just 9 seconds left as Trevor Reeser and Zach Yakimek combine.
That's not a bad loss for Hurricanes.
No, they look good.
So excellent job by Laval, Yakimek.
Good to see
Trevor
Zach back
Reeser.
out here. Yeah, his loader's good. I love seeing Zach Yakmek back out here. I'm a big fan of the Yakmek brothers, and to have him back out is great. So
Zane's
win
here
for
too.
him. Yeah, Zane's here. He's not playing. He's chilling. I tried to pick him up, but Bart wouldn't let us.
Yeah, so so they are going to just run off that last 8 seconds and it is going to be a victory for Edmonton Impact. But yeah, like you said, man, that's a really good looking loss here for the Hurricanes. And also congratulations to Level as they take the victory over DMG. So stick with us here. You're going to have a short lunch break and then get back after it here with Houston Heat in a must-win situation already. They're going to be playing the ML Kings, and the ML Kings looked really good in their first match with a win over New York Extreme. Also Energy Elite and the Latin Saints for the first time. Alex, thank you so much for being up here.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
it.
See you guys
Mark,
soon.
Thank you so much. Dynasty playing this afternoon. We'll see AC Diesel again tomorrow. Stick with us here at GoSports.com and Matty Marshall. See you in just a few.